a mountain of dirt piled on my spine. Awake but I'm never feeling fine. My heart is breaking just trying to survive, but they won't even see that I'm alive. Whatever I do, it's always the same. The world just steps on me and I take the blame. Fridge is empty and the hunger is real. No one knows how this emptiness feels. The payout is late, zero left on my name. Watching my security go up in flames. Hurts the most that I can't see your face. My daughter, they push me out of your space. They feed on the ghosts of the man I used to be. Locking the gates so you'll never see me. I'm not innocent, I know I caused some pain, but I've changed my life while they're praying for rain. I'm being careful, showing my soul, but their cold indifference is taking a toll. Singing on song. Finally called a friend from back in the day, just to find a home in the words that we say. Told him about the diagnosis, the ADHD, and how the BPD was the wreckage of me. But he just sighed, said, man, don't believe the lie. It's just the system trying to keep you on a high. Dismissing the war and the scars on my skin, like the battle I fought was a cardinal sin. Then he told me you died while I was away. My childhood friend, I got nothing to say. Just standing here lost in the shadow of you, while the world stays gray and the sky stays blue. I saw the light, thought I reached the goal. But every step I take, I lose control. Like a mountain of dirt piled on my spine. Awake but I'm never feeling fine. My heart is breaking just trying to survive, but they won't even see that I'm alive. Whatever I do, it's always the same. The world just steps on me and I take the blame. I'm not there yet, but I'm different inside. Tired of the dirt and the places I hide. BPD, ADHD, that's just the truth. Rest in peace to the ghosts of my youth. Rest in peace.
I felt so heavy just a minute ago, like I wanted to contact everyone I know. Suddenly a trigger for many and every or absolutely nothing at all, reminding me that no matter what I do, this is how it always goes. Welcome to my daily show. I could be your most spectacular, mystical lover, wishing each minute of my euphoric experience go slower. You say you never felt so strong, natural connection before. I know you haven't, and I got even more when it suddenly wears off to me. It all fits somehow. You're drifting away, and so has your love on your phone, even when kissing good morning. But missed calls when I lunch with John concerning. Why don't you sound sincere? Why didn't you look me in the eyes? Why can't you say what I need to hear? Any response might be a lie. You may as well be guilty, you probably still are not. But the day you are, you will prove me single day. In my case, I own my actions, I know aren't okay. I have apologized, fixed my flaws, stood behind, bit my tongue, put others first. Yeah, I'm the worst, I don't care, I don't see, I'm too weak, I'm so mean, I'm unfair, I'm so weird, fucking freak, what's my deal? I don't exaggerate, they get in my BPD diagnosis. Compared to a death sentence, it's hard to say which worst is. I miss sharing my love with someone so much it is painful, but if it's what it takes to avoid the pain, I'm feeling regretful, then so be it. Even though I know I regret it, so in the end, nothing and everything feels equally right, equally wrong at the same time, all the time, at any time, all day long. Is it so strange that I constantly wish for it all to suddenly be gone? Please don't leave me. I love you more than I can describe. You know we have something special. Nothing matches our vibe. Imagine believing I'll be fine. Made up in my mind, anything could be true until proven it's not. I feel every ounce of pain I am causing you. I'm fighting a monster bound to break through. I don't wanna live, always on survival mode. I don't wanna die, days I know my suicide comes. I don't wanna live, I feel every ounce of pain. I love you more than I can describe. I don't wanna die.
Yeah. It's like walking on a wire that nobody else can see. They think it's just a mood, but it's a whole different gravity. Listen.
One minute I'm the king of the hill touching the sky. The next I'm looking for an exit, ready to say goodbye. My mind's a telescope, I read into the things you never said. Creating narratives of ruin while I'm lying in my bed. I'll tell you that I hate you, but don't you dare leave the room. It's a paradox of passion, a beautiful kind of doom. I'm hypersensitive to shifts, every flicker in your eyes. Searching for the hidden truth beneath your unfine lies. I'm overflowing with empathy, I feel your heartbeat in my own. A compassionate listener when you're feeling all alone. But I'm scared to show my gold, scared of the rejection sting. So I hide the very love that I'm desperate to bring. It's not a choice I'm making, it's the way the static sounds. Searching for a solid trust on this shaky, shifting ground. Because love feels like everything till the world starts to shake. I'm giving all I have, terrified of the space you might take. If you pull away a little, then my whole horizon falls. I'm trapped inside the echo of these internal walls. It's a test, I'm afraid to fail a bond. I'm scared to break, trying to survive the waves inside this emotional lake. I love within intensity that most will never comprehend. I'll give you every piece of me until the very end. But there's a weight in the devotion, the fear of being too much. Like I might shatter the connection with a single heavy touch. You see a deep emotional bond, I see a tightrope in the dark, where a single step of distance could extinguish every spark. The suffocation of the silence makes the world feel like it's ending. It's not a performance, there isn't any pretending. I just need someone to care when the suicidal shadows creep, to stay awake beside me when the water gets too deep. I'm a sponge for every soul, soaking up the pain around, but I'm screaming
that's raging underneath the skin. Cause love feels like everything until the world starts to shake. I'm giving all I have, terrified of the space you might take. If you pull away a little, then my whole horizon falls. I'm trapped inside the echo of these internal walls. It's a test, I'm afraid to fail a bond, I'm scared to break, trying to survive the waves inside this emotional lake. It's not a lack of logic, it's a flood of every sense, building up a kingdom just to tear down the fence. I'm searching for the anchor in the middle of the sea, waiting for the moment you decide to give up on me. They say it's just a phase, but the moon doesn't ever set. I'm caught in a cycle of things I haven't even done yet. I'm reading into the pauses, the space between your words, like a hidden frequency that only I have ever heard. I'm an empath by design, I carry every way you hold, but my own story is a fire that's always turning cold. One moment I'm immortal, the next I'm praying for the end, trying to find a balance on a road that doesn't bend. I'm not being dramatic, I'm fighting for my breath. When you pull away an inch, it feels like a social death. I just need the understanding, the trust and the grace to know I'm more than just a burden in this hollow space. So look me in the eyes before you turn and walk away, and tell me that you'll stay through the dark of my day. Just need a little understanding and a little bit of trust before the intensity turns us both to dust. Don't leave me. Don't. I really wanted to make you stay, but I gave you time, I gave you space. Each day it felt like I were losing you. Now I know that's what I always would. People said you would come around soon. Doing nothing made me think more of you. We lost years, each with more pain. I did what I could, yet things stayed the same. You see me as a monster, causing you harm. I had no power to clear us from the storm. Decisions made without my say left me helpless in utter dismay. Whatever I try, whatever I do, no, but my love is never enough for you. I've shown support, faced every strife, yet I'm punished grief, cutting like a knife with BPD. My deepest fear, losing those I hold most dear. Misunderstood. It breaks my heart when those decide to depart. Done my best, my love, my care, but you see hate when my love is there. I've regained my strength, my hope, my fight. Now you'll leave with the gold inside. Your absence leaves me in despair. Without you, life feels beyond repair. You see me as a monster, causing you harm. is a mistake you can never undo. I'm hurting too. You will feel this wound.
Woke up in a world that feels so cold. Mirrors got my face, but it's a stranger's mold. Try to fit the puzzle, but the pieces don't align. Every smile I fake feels like a crime. Scrolling through the feeds, everyone's so bright, but inside I'm drowning in this endless night. Normal's just a word, but I'm lost in the noise. Can't make the right choice with lies told by my own inner voice. I wanna be normal, but I can't stand the show. People laugh and they don't know the pain. I know society's a cage and I'm trapped in this cell, fighting my reflection, can't escape this hell. I scream for connection, but I'm stuck in my mind, searching for the light, but it's so hard to find. Walk into a room and I feel like a ghost. Everyone seemed perfect, I'm just the host of all my insecurities. Are throwing me shade, can't fit in their boxes, I'm pushed into a grave. These thoughts, man, cutting deep in my chest, wishing for a life where I could just rest. But normal's just a dream and I'm wide awake. Every memory I make another heartache to hate. I wanna be normal, but I can't stand the show. People laughing, they don't know the pain. I know society's a cage and I'm trapped in this cell, fighting my reflection, can't escape this hell. I scream for connection, but I'm stuck in my mind, searching for the light, but it's so but it's heavy and worn. In a crowd full of faces, I feel so torn. Every step I take, feel like I'm falling apart, trying to find a way to mend this broken heart. I scream for the silence, but the noise won't fade. The world full of colors, I'm stuck in the gray. I wanna be normal, but I can't stand the show. People laughing, they don't know the pain. I know society's a cage and I'm trapped in this cell, fighting my reflection, can't escape this hell. I scream for connection, but I'm stuck in my mind, searching for the light, but it's so hard to find. So here I stand, with my scars on display, chasing to live a life that just slips away. Smoke's floating low as it curls through the air. A broken broken metronome ticks a frantic beat there. These sugar-coated flakes promise and fly. Now I'm a flickering candle, consumed by the night. The emotional brush, a momentary escape hatch. Blurry colors bleed, reality starts to detach. The mirror shows a fractured kaleidoscope gaze. A scattered mind trapped in a chemical maze. White stripes etched on my mirror, fading declaration. A tattered map for ambitions lost in frustration. Chasing ghosts in the static, a glitching serenade. The symphony of stimulation. A haunting parade. Taste of Eden's fruit lingers, promises lost. Chemical angels dance in my bloodstreams, exhaust. The silver cord unravels, chasing elusive dreams. A Icarus plight with desire in extremes. Wings once proud, now tattered and frayed, cradling shadows of forgotten escapades. The compass falters, spinning in wild. Ashes to ashes, innocence to fire. White stripes etched on my mirror, fading declaration. A tattered map for ambitions lost in frustration. Chasing ghosts in the static, a glitching serenade. The symphony of stimulation. A haunting parade. Silence is harsh, unspoken in shame. Cold whispers murmur, we're all to blame. Trapped in the lens, a magnified mirage, falling through fractures in life's collage. White stripes etched on my mirror, fading declaration. A tattered map for ambitions lost in frustration. Chasing ghosts in the static, a glitching serenade. The symphony of stimulation. A haunting on this carousel of light, the residue of fallen angels left. Yet in the depths a spark faintly glows. Hope's ember whisper